I'm about to talk about the very bad and the very good on Selfkey since my last report. Let's get straight into it. What's up, you guys? Carlton Flowers here, your crypto pro. I'm chilling here tonight, having a good time watching this BTC drop, and I've been promising to get everybody updated on Selfkey. Now, I've been really conflicted about Selfkey. I'm not very pleased about the direction that the project is going. So as I said in the intro, I've got some not so good things to say about it, but then I have some very good things to say about it. The bad stuff is the project development team. The good stuff is the chart. So I want to alert you to what I have found out and what my experience is, because I don't want anybody being stuck in a play because they got excited about me talking about it before. So be ye warned, okay? And then you can listen to what I have to say. I'll tell my story, and then you weigh it all. So first of all, here's the app that I love, and let me get up close to the screen there. You can see that I only have 0.5. I have 0.5 key tokens in my wallet now. I used to have my 114,000 tokens in there. They're gone, and there's a reason for that. They're out on the exchange on what's the name of it? Hotbit, which by the way is a trash exchange. Here's Hotbit. Hotbit sucks. They're absolutely terrible. And I wouldn't recommend anybody in the United States use this exchange. Actually, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody outside of the United States. But Hotbit was the only place that I could send my Selfkey tokens to be sold. Because when we got shut out of Binance exchange, the regular Binance exchange, the US citizens who were run off, we had to send our tokens to other exchanges or sell everything and then deliver that USDT somewhere else. So I decided to move my Selfkey tokens to Binance US until I found out that Binance US does not carry Selfkey because it does not meet the requirements of the US government to be listed on a US government approved exchange. Wow. That's strike number one. So I had to send it to Hotbit. That's strike number two because Hotbit is terrible. So when this run happens, I'm crossing my fingers that Hotbit is working right. So I'll be able to sell for a profit and get rid of my position. Now, strike three, I'm about to show you here. And this is just embarrassing, shameful, and bad. Okay, so let's just jump over here to Uniswap. And let me just shuffle myself over here. Okay. What does this say? USDC KeyFi pair. Now, if anybody is into Selfkey, you know about KeyFi. So instead of keeping up with this Selfkey wallet that I love, I absolutely love, and like I told you in the last video, I keep my sensitive documents on here, like my driver's license. And so if I leave it at home and I get pulled over or something, I can pull it up on my Selfkey app and not worry about somebody stealing it because it's secured by the blockchain in a secure app in the Selfkey wallet app. I also have other documents like Social Security card, insurance card, medical insurance card, and then I have copies of my debit cards for my businesses. So if I do happen to go out of town and I forgot one of my debit cards and I need it right away, I can just pull up the images right here on Selfkey app. This is one of the only cryptocurrency projects that offers something that I actually would use every day. And that's why it really chaps my buns that the project development team has gone off in a completely different direction. Hint, hint. Okay, so we all know about DeFi, and everybody's licking their chops and their eyes get really big and they think, oh, that's our key to instant riches. It's DeFi. And so our project development team decided to create this KeyFi pair with USDC and offer staking. So at the current time, one KeyFi token is worth 8.1 cents. They had a big airdrop. They airdropped a ton of these KeyFi tokens to people who don't reside in the United States because we're not allowed, because it doesn't meet the requirements of the laws that govern the United States. We won't get into that. But at any rate, they had an airdrop, and a boatload of these KeyFi tokens went to key holders. And so they're supposed to be able to stake and get rewards. Well, what happens when nobody wants the reward token? So let's say you had a couple million of these KeyFi tokens as a reward. What happens if nobody wants to buy those? What's your benefit for holding them or receiving them as a reward for staking? Now, what do you see over here? Total liquidity, $14,515. Is this a joke? Do you know how much is locked in DeFi staking when you go to that, what is the website that has, somebody type it in the comments below. Right now, I think there's $20 billion locked up in DeFi right now. And so our Selfkey team has created this fantastic project here, and the total liquidity is $14,515. Oh, wow. Now, okay, so that's a good thing. There's money there. Big money, right? But what do we see right here? What's that say? 24-hour volume, 0. Look at this. Fees, 24 hours, 0. Posted tokens, 89,180. Let me get out my little calculator here and let's just crunch that little number right there. So we've got your 89,190 times 0.081, 8.1 cents, $663. I'm sorry, guys, but I don't see any other way out of calling this a complete and utter failure. And I could have it all wrong. Okay, I might be seeing this wrong and looking at it wrong. I will admit that, and I apologize to the KeyFi team if I am seeing this wrong. But do you know how many days that I've been looking at this screen and seeing this 0 in volume? It's been about a week. The last time there was volume, it was around $700. And when my friends on the unofficial Selfkey board, shout out to Shimmering Path and Old Man Logan and all of the rest, when they told me that the volume was $700, I thought they were joking. I thought it was a joke. But now, here's why I'm not happy. The attention should be on this lovely little Selfkey app. Let me bring it back up again. Let's just bring it up there. Here it is right here while I say this. This is where the attention should be on because this is the product I love. However, the attention is on this with the big fat 0. Wow. Okay? So that's the bad part of this report, and I'm very upset because I shot those videos and got people excited about this product. And this development team is not focusing on this product. They're over here with the other greedy monsters trying to get rich in DeFi. They need to stop that and put the attention here and stop making a fool of themselves. Or how about get on a US listed exchange? Maybe your attention should be there. All right, so that's the ugly. I'll stop going off. Now we're going to float me back over here. I want to cover this up because I don't even want to see it. I'm tired of looking at that. And we're going to jump to the chart. We'll get to the good part. So thank you for surviving through the negative portion of this report. And now we're going to jump over to the positive parts of the chart, which we don't need my handsome face. So let's go on over here to the key 5-4-hour chart. Let me show you what's been going on here. In fact, I will start with the 1-day chart. Now, when I am teaching people about investing in cryptocurrency, I know what I'm looking for because I used to hot dog the penny stock market back in 1999 when everything was going bananas. Now, let's just move this to the 1 week. Let's go 1 week. Make a good point. Boys and girls, when I teach people about investing, I tell them that this right here is the type of chart that you want to find. This is one of the best looking charts I have ever seen. And as you can probably tell, it doesn't matter what's going on with a project when the chart looks like this. And so your OBV, let me just type that right here. This is your on balance volume, which is an approximation of the amount of accumulation, holding, or distribution going on with a project. It's not exact, as I always tell you, but it's just an approximation that can tell us, are the insiders loading up, or are they getting rid of it, or are they holding? Now look at this 1 week chart. After April of 2020, look at this accumulation going on with this chart. Oh, man, that's not bad. This is one of the best looking OBV lines I have ever seen. It's going straight up. All right. And look at this 1 week stochastic. Look at the positioning of where we are right now. You know, where we had this nice dip down. Okay. And then we started the move. This is the 1 week chart, man. Look at this. Find me some cryptos that are pointing up this way on the 1 week. Look at the divergence between the %K and the %D. Boom. You know what I think could happen with this? And I could be wrong, not financial advice. It's just me talking. That's what I think can happen right off the chart. Okay, let's clear this out here and look up above. So scrunching, oops, let's turn off drawing mode. Sorry about that. Here we go. And I apologize for the length of this video, but this is important. And I know the key holders are listening. I know you are. Everybody else, you can turn it off and go do whatever you're doing. I don't care. Now, look at this. Holy macaroni. So we mooned up here and went to 1 cent. And that was coming back down here from under point. This is a 100x from here to there. Okay. That's the point I'm trying to make. And then it corrected down here to point, 0018. And I got in. I'm average priced at like 0.0022, somewhere around there. Okay. Now, if we did this before a parabolic move, and then we come back down as reflected in the stochastic, and while we're coming down, the on balance volume is still moving up, which approximates the buying or selling of this token, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think they're planning on? Huh? Now, usually what you see on an OBV after a pump and dump, some people would say that Selfkey was a pump and dump. I don't think so, guys, because if it was a pump and dump down here on this OBV, I'll tell you what you would have seen right here. This would have gone straight to the toilet. Okay, I've seen many show it right there on the chart, and this sucker is going straight up in the air. Woo! As Ric Flair would say, woo! Sorry for yelling in the mic, but I'm getting excited. Let's turn drawing mode off. Let's jump back to the 1 day. So looking at this 1 day, it's even more beautiful, okay? And look how this last pump goes off the screen. We got to scroll up. We can't even get it in there. I can't even get a fib circle set here based on the low to high from a swing channel because it just got pumped to the moon. Now, that doesn't say anything positive about the development team because it makes it look like there's some whales in here who have one sole purpose. Load up on this thing, push it to the moon, make a profit. Well, guess what? I'm riding the train, okay? I'm jumping right on this A train, and I'm going to ride it all the way to the top, and I'm going to get out when I hit a 10X. I might get out at a 5X because I don't trust these people. But check out our on-balance volume. So here we are. We're just scooting along, and then a nice tick up. So they're still holding, and then boom, massive accumulation, a little bit of distribution through here. But notice how we ended up at a higher level here than where we started back here. So the OBV is trying to tell us that there is more accumulation going on here where people have really held their tokens. And then we move up right there again. And then here is a lot of holding, a little bit of an uptick, just generally holding to slightly moving up. That's not bad. I'm loving it. And while Bitcoin is dumping, we're still kind of holding on very respectfully. Let's just jump in here to the 4 hour and I'll show you. I've got this line drawn in here, okay? And this is a beginning of a parabolic line. I thought we were going parabolic here and we broke it. We came down. So I've got an adjusted line here. But I've noticed for quite some time, we just keep increasing on the base. I mean, look at this. Here we were back here in October, base level at 0.0016. Then we kind of popped up here to 0.0017. We had one little regression there back to 0.0017 after all this activity, but it returned to the higher base level. What are we doing here? We're moving up. Oh, man. I tell you what. So I'm going to just hold this thing, guys. And I don't know. I might get out at a 5X because this is a dangerous play. You could lose your money, okay? I mean, this could end up as one of those things that if after, seeing this garbage right here, after seeing that, okay, if this becomes newsworthy and people really find out that they're not really successful in these endeavors in the wrong direction, it could end ugly. But this chart is beautiful. So I tell you what, I am rolling the dice. This is a gamble. It is definitely not financial advice. Can this thing move in 100x, moon and 100x? Yes, it could. It's possible. Can it go to zero? Yes, it is possible. Well, maybe not zero, but it could become a ghost chain and it could be sitting at 0.0001. And you might be sitting on this for the next 3 or 4 years waiting for the next bull run if you hold on too long. So maybe they get their act together, maybe they fix things, maybe they focus on the wallet, maybe it's super successful. Right now it doesn't look that way. So just know this, I'm not giving you financial advice, and anyone who got excited because I got so excited about the Key app, the Selfkey app, be warned, okay? I'm getting out of this after I mess around and roll the dice a little while, but I'm going to get out, and I don't think that this is a safe play. This is high risk. So, sorry if that's negative, and I don't know, some people might bomb out the thumbs down button because they're sad about this, but I can't sit here and not be truthful and honest about the way I feel about it, since there's people who watch this, and I'm just a regular guy. I'm not a shiller, okay? I ain't BitBoy Crypto out there. I don't get paid $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to, shill a token. Nobody's paying me for this. I know Selfkey ain't paying me to say all these ugly things about them, but it is what it is. Let me know what you think, and if you have information, let me know in the comments. You can correct me, and if I've said something out of place, wrong, out of whack, I'll come back and I'll correct it and I'll apologize for it. Okay, so help me out in that regard because I still love this app and I hope there is hope for it in the future. That's about all I got. This is Carlton Flowers, and we out.